Okay, so the British Pakistanis and the Muslims, not all the Muslims in this country, not the Persian Muslims, right? Not the Sunni Muslims either. Okay, it's just the Pakistani Muslims are a kind of Wahhabi Africanism. Okay, that's not really Islam. Okay, or it's a very sour African ended Islam. It's written by Africans, so not real Muslims. Okay, that's Wahhabism and Pakistanism. Right now, the real Muslims are the Persians, and they're all under attack by the Pakistanis. Now, the Pakistanis kicked me out of the UK actually about 5 or 6 times, all right, or certainly kicked me out of my flat. I've had to move around the UK and I've been kicked out of England, I think, about 3 times by the Pakistani groups. And they're kicking me out because I'm head of the T group. Right, the T group owns a benefit system. Krishna said free food, free medicals, and free accommodation that for all his students, for all his followers, and the student world relies on the benefit system. Now, the Muslim people, they're also using our benefit system. That's the T group. They've now filled our hotels, my hotels. They've stolen my hotels, the Pakistanis, and then they're now filling them with their boyfriends. The gay communities are filling the hotels with boat immigrants. So now I'm very angry at the Pakistanis that have done that, and I want them removed. Right now, for first start, we're going to start cutting their benefits. Right, until the immigrants are sent back and organised by Pakistanis. Now, if they don't do that, that means Pakistanis' benefits are going to get completely cut, right? And they won't get housing benefit anymore, and they'll be homeless. Right, and then this is what happens because they've stolen the hotels and filled it with their boyfriend to attack Britain. Now, the T Group says to all the British people, the Pakistanis are not allowed any T Group benefits, and that's the law. It's written by the Supreme Court. That's the law. Pakistanis are not allowed to claim benefits anymore while there are immigrants in my hotels in England, and that's a fact. Right, so now politicians and the council have to allocate those Pakistani claimants and throw their claims in the bin until the immigrants return home back to wherever they come from. Because they come here for insincere reasons, very insincere. Alright, so now Tommy Robinson fans and supporters to get to Pakistanis and collect that benefits back off them, it's been banned, it's been denied them by the head of the Supreme Court. I'm the head of the Supreme Court. I'm Jumbo's grandson, head of the T Group, head of the benefit system. I've declared that no Pakistanis are allowed to claim housing benefit or benefits anymore. Okay, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, and therefore Pakistanis now have to pay back their benefits. Okay, to the British people immediately. Okay, that's the new law. And if you don't, you're going to be extradited and arrested as well. So, an enterprise for Tommy Robinson supporters is to go and collect that money that has been banned to the Pakistanis, their benefit systems, and you go and collect a 2 weekly wage off them, right? Until you get every penny of housing benefit off them, right? They have to pay that themselves. They hate the T Group, so they can't be giving them money, right? So now Tommy Robinson supporters and Nigel Farage supporters are also football supporters to get this money off the enemy within our country that are a kind of Wahhabi Africanism that are all the Pakistanis. Now they hate England. They're attacking in so many different ways, and now they're Iran. Well, now Pakistanis have had their benefits cut from the aficionado area of the law. Officially, they have had their benefits denied them because they are a rogue quality in our country we want to get rid of, right? So they will have to go when they can't pay their rent. Now, we need Tommy Robinson fans to make sure that they're paying their money, the benefits, back to the British people, to Tommy Robinson fans, is where I want that money to go. Right, so all the money that's going to the Pakistanis to be siphoned to Tommy Robinson supporters immediately, as of today. Alright, so it's just a case of transitioning the cash flow right now. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the Pakistanis and the gay communities have stolen all the properties of the Queen, alright, of the King of England. Alright, King of England and the head of Europe, they own all the properties and hotels, all stolen by a separatist gay group. And then they brought in all the Pakistanis. And then now they're giving all the properties and hotels to the Pakistanis. Right, so when you see Pakistanis securing and what do you call it, being a bouncer, a bodyguard at these hotel entrances of these immigrants, they now got Pakistani bodybuilders at the door there. Well, those Pakistanis actually own those hotels. They've stolen them, and they're filling them with non-British people. And then these people are to ally up with the Pakistanis and attack England and attack done by the gay communities. Right, so now if the Pakistanis don't reverse the immigration of the boat immigrants and empty those hotels immediately, if they don't do that, yeah, Pakistanis are going to lose their benefits. All their housing benefits will be cut, and the landlords will be asking for the rent, and they'll be kicking them out. And then if they don't leave, the police will be called. So this is what the future for Pakistanis in Britain. The Pakistanis definitely overstepped the mark when they started bringing in thousands, millions of their friends, their gay friends, into boat immigrants and then into our hotels. Now we're going to cut the benefits for the Pakistani people in the Pakistani areas. They are not allowed to claim benefits anymore. So from the head of the Supreme Court, and I'm the head judge, I've made a decision that if the Pakistanis don't remove their immigrants from the British hotels immediately, now Pakistanis will lose their benefits, and that's the law written by the Supreme Court. Okay, so that's the future for the Pakistanis with absolutely no money. Over and out. So the Southport murderer and the Nottingham murders as well, that's all organised by the gay communities that are brought in the Pakistanis and the Africans to kill the British Queen's people. Alright, so these gays are Northern Irish, and it's all Northern Irish terrorism. That's what Pakistanis are, that's what the Africans in Britain are. It's Northern Irish terrorism. So for that, they're going to lose their benefits. Certainly they're anti-Tea. Tea provided benefits are actually for the student world to create an innovative an industrial country. We really need it. We won't have Pakistanis abuse that. Certainly they're very unindustrial, uninnovative. They hate the West, so they will not like the benefits either, and they will have that removed immediately, and then Tommy Robinson supporters to collect that money off them. That's their new enterprise. Okay. So for all the African crimes in this country by the immigrants and the boat immigrants, just means that the Pakistanis are now going to lose their housing benefit, and that's a decision already made by the Supreme Court, and it's now for British people to go and collect that money and for you to take that money and keep it.